Arsenal Newcastle is one of the funniest games we've seen this season. Like it's one of the funniest games we say. How do I put it now? Like you are a bit busy for nothing. That was Arsenal football against Newcastle. Looking at the game entirely from the first minute for the kickoff start, we already saw the game to be a game of war, and it's a game of war that will work in advantage for the first person that will be able to convert their chances. You get, of which Newcastle they did it on time and they did it beautifully. You you get. So for me, Arsenal, in as far they were trying to play good football, they don't know how to actually play it yesterday. It's like things that have been happening to Arsenal, the red card, the injuries, is it's really affecting the team and even the coach himself, down to the selection and to the placing and the placement of the player in the pitch. First of all, the first thing that amazed me was the fact that Arsenal had 64% ball possession. They had 10 shots, 10 good shots, but just one shot on target against Newcastle. You get, and Newcastle they had 9 shots and 4 shots on target, and these guys they had just 36% ball possession. So this is what I would say that it's a game of being busy for nothing. Arsenal will just keep the possession for nothing. You get, Saka yesterday, I know he's just coming from injury, all that. Saka yesterday, like Newcastle show Saka say, guy, park where first, rest. They give Saka chair, make it sit down. You get, so it was a wonderful game from Newcastle yesterday. They really, inside that, they say James Park, anybody who there they like park away. You get, so for me, it's not that I'm laughing at Arsenal. Man City we lost our game also, but the way Arsenal game went, it was a game that Arsenal supposed to win. It's just that some of the players did not really represent yesterday, especially Kai Havertz. I don't know. See, throughout the game, I know see they attack. They actually attack Saka with the whole and the locker. But Kai Havertz, what was he doing? Because I'm not seeing specifically that I can point out that was actually Marcus Kai Havertz. Kai Havertz was just roaming around. You will see him in the attack, see him in the midfield, see him in the wing side. He was just roaming around without direction. And the position that this guy played, Thomas Partey, I don't see why Arteta will go to pull some more Partey for, is he right hand back, be left hand back? I don't even know. So I don't. What happened to White? Is it that Ben White is on injury? Because when I was going through Arsenal's injury list, I did not see Ben White there. I don't know if it was that much. You can correct me in this video, but I did not see him. So Thomas Partey was not the guy that played that week. He doesn't have that speed to actually play that wing, to overlap and to create chances. You get, for me, Arsenal need to step up. So Arteta need to ask himself some question like, do I really want to win this league? If I want to win this league, do I have the mindset and the technicality it takes for me to win this league? You need to ask himself those questions. I need to answer those questions by himself for himself. You get, so yesterday the game of Arsenal against Newcastle, for me, Arsenal did not do the Arsenal thing. Arsenal did not do they don't play the ball with the Arsenal playing, especially when it comes to the corner. You can see the corner kick for Arsenal be like penalty kick. So Arsenal they had about 6 corners yesterday and they weren't able to cover any of them. They no fit cover any of them. You get, so it showed that yesterday Newcastle were actually ready for Arsenal. Arsenal they were not ready for themselves and also for Newcastle. So as it is now, if Chelsea win their game today, we know what it means for Arsenal. So we'll see how it will be. The season they start, it's still young, just 10 games out of 28 games. Let's see how it goes. But everywhere it goes, I still believe say if Arteta sit down and think right, he can get this team to play well. For me, I will not say Odegaard injury is the reason why Arsenal are not performing well. It's just one player out of many, but I know it's a key player that creates a lot of chances. But for me, for me personally, as a football fan, as I love football, I don't like to use injury as an excuse. That's for me personally. Just because one or two players or 3 players are on injury, and it's not a fact. It's not a factor for a team not to perform well. In fact, it should even motivate team to even perform better. That's my own belief. Oh. I know fully well that injuries affect a gameplay. It affects the entire structure of a team. But for me, I still don't want that to be a factor why a team like Arsenal or Man City will not perform well. That's my take on football personally. Injury is not avoidable. So what I expect some coaches to do is that they should put this thing in their subconscious mind. If this player have injury or there's injury in this wing, what can I improvise to make sure the team is balanced? That's how I expect managers to be able to think. If this keeper, or if this striker, this defender, this midfielder had injury, what can I improvise? What can I do to make sure that this team will function well even with the absence of this player? That is the work of a coach. So many people say that because of injury this and that. For me, that's bullshit, man. Injury is not an excuse in game of football. If you lose, you lose. If you win, you win. If you draw, you draw. So there's nothing like a because of injury and this or that. You get. So that's the Arsenal everywhere go sha. And before I close the video, a big apology for Newcastle. I don't have Newcastle shirts. That's why I just have to use Arsenal. And this video basically is just about them.